Greetings, this is the Instrument Sidekick video for the Percussion Book 1, Instrument Sidekick. And the title of the video is for page 2, be prepared to learn and use, okay? So you are going to need this book for my classes. Percussion, Book 1, Instrument Sidekick, okay? It'll be a little flip book like that. That's what it'll say in the front. Yours might not be blue. Mine happens to be blue, but yours might not be blue, okay? And that's what you'll need. And you flip open to the inside, and here is a whole bunch of info. Now you're also going to need bells. Hopefully you've got a set of bells that we'll talk about more later. Hopefully you've got some sticks. You're going to definitely need that. And outside of that, some of you hopefully have gotten some drum pads and a drum pad stand, and hopefully you can figure out how to do that. If not, let me know. Basically, you open up the drum pad, and if you also got a drum pad stand, you open that up. It's a little tripod thing that you put together, and you can screw the drum pad onto the top there, and you just screw it all the way on, and you sit it, and it sits like a drum. So you're going to need all that. As you see on this page here on the left is a small list of all the things that you are eventually going to have to learn. Now, you're not going to learn all that this year by far. Sorry, I like coffee. So you're going to have to learn this year for sure. You're going to be learning snare drum, bass drum, bells. Okay, those are the main three, and what you spend most of your time in lessons working on. Those are the most challenging things, especially snare drum and the bells. Bass drum is going to be played all the time in band rehearsals when there are band, if we have band rehearsals, and the cymbals will come up. So there's crash cymbals, there's suspended cymbals. There's triangle, tambourine, cowbell, sleigh bells will definitely be used, assuming we can do jingle bells at some point. So at some point, when you finally have band rehearsals, whether it's this year or in future years, a lot of this stuff will be shown to you then, all right? But for now, the main thing that you learn in lessons anyway, outside of usually the first lesson at a band rehearsal where I show you those different items, the main thing you want to be working on is snare drum and bells. So that's why you have the drum pad and sticks and the bells. That's going to be the most challenging thing to be learning this year. And your knowledge of these things will lead to knowledge of a lot of other stuff listed here. And a lot of this stuff will come up in future years, and there's other items that aren't mentioned here. So there's a whole lot to learn, okay? Now, up here, underneath the top there, says in every rehearsal you're going to need your sticks, you're going to need your... You're probably not going to have to worry about mallets, all right? There was a year where I didn't have enough mallets and I had students bring them back and forth. But now I do think I have mallets at the school. So you're probably not going to need mallets. Mallets are basically a different, something you use to hit bells as opposed to, or bass drum. Those things are called mallets as opposed to sticks, which are just... sticks. You're going to need your own music and pencil in both rehearsals and in school, and you're going to always need to be ready to play. And then it mentions that you're going to... Metronomes are useful. Metronome is this thing where there's this little beeping light that on a steady pulse, what we call a beat, and it also makes a little clicking sound usually. These days, I mean, you can buy one from me, but you can probably find some kind of app for your phone or, online. I'm sure you can go to Google and just type in metronome, and it probably comes up with a free metronome that you can use right off of the internet. So that's going to be valuable. And then under that, I have written down a site, vicfirth.com, all right? And it has a little slash and some other stuff there to get you to the right spot. Rudiments are basically the snare drums version of scales. So bells, you have to learn scales. And on drums, you learn what are called rudiments. There's certain patterns of sticking that you need to do that are common. And so you need to practice them a lot because they come up in music a lot. And you want to be used to the patterns that you see. And VicFirth.com has a lot of great videos of professional people showing you what these look like and doing them in front of you in a way that's really, really good and really, really professional. So it's a very, very good site for when we get to rudiments, and is worth checking out and looking at some of the rudiments, especially the simpler ones. In case you are doing that, you don't have to memorize this, but in case you are doing that, the ones to look up would be paradiddle, flam tap, drag, and then open roll and 9-stroke roll, 5-stroke roll. Those are the main ones for this year. So you're going to want to keep your music and sticks. You can keep the sticks in the music in your folder, and that if you're in school is something that you can just keep in your backpack and always bring back and forth. And if you're doing this completely virtually at home, then that obviously you don't have to do that. But the music and the sticks always need to come back and forth. The drum pad is yours to keep. You bought that if you did buy it. So that stays at home. The drum pad stand. The bells can stay at home and be returned at the end of the year. Okay. That can be returned at the end of the year, and you just keep that at home. I have a set of bells at school that you'll be able to use. And that is all the things you're going to need to be ready for this. So these videos are going to be stuff where I want you to watch the videos completely and then try to do the stuff. Each video in order is also in order of the pages. So I want you to be carefully, don't skip any of the videos. There's bound to be some kind of info in each video that is important for you to learn before you're ready for the next video. And if you skip things, it may seem like you can get it and you don't realize that you skipped something important, and you might be making mistakes or making a bad habit. So make sure that you watch these videos from beginning to end. All right, so good luck. On to the next page, let's learn some percussion. May the force be with you.